Well, as far as some of the questions in the survey were specific questions, and then they had specific listed answers. And I had talked to a few people that didn't, none of their answer agreed with what their choices were, and there was no place to write in, especially on the online survey, so they just didn't answer it.
Do you know, like, did they mention which ones?
A lot of them had to do with the development questions along the M46 corridor. I don't know specifically. Just some of the, not having a spot to be able to put in.
Okay, I could have sworn I included an other option with every question, but if I did not, then I can easily add one. Granted, we have 46 responses, so if there's more responses rolling in, then I can do that so other people are not confused by it.
Looks like maybe just, looks like maybe question number 9.
Okay.
Because the other ones had boxes or.
And I think for that one, unless I'm misremembering, but I thought I put a question after that that said, please indicate where, but I could be wrong.
Question 4 also,
Okay.
and 16.
Then I will add another option to those ASAP. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, so we look forward to the open house, and then hopefully that'll drive some stuff, and Jamie, thank you for putting that, on the site, maybe they'll drive a little bit. Yeah, so,
Yeah,
and
thanks
we'll
for
try
that.
to hand out some of those at some of the businesses to see if we can put them on their counters or something, maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let me know if I can be of assistance at all. I'm sorry that the mailing got weird. It's gotta be a GIS issue when I pulled the addresses. For some reason, something got wrong. It must have gotten wonky with the county data.
Yeah, I don't think we got any more, those are the ones that came in at the beginning, I mean, of course, they're all up to now, still weird, so.
I know, but it's like alarmingly a lot. But it's also possible too that the county might not have a complete updated system. Like, so if their taxing is different than their GIS data, maybe they don't update their GIS data as often as they update like owner addresses. I don't know.
There's a guy called me from Grand Rapids that owns land and property in the township, and he wanted a hard copy sent to him, so.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So, I mean, they got delivered, you know, to Grand Rapids.
Yeah. It's still odd though, because we shouldn't have gotten this many return to senders either. It's just disappointing, especially because, you know, there was painted for this mailing, and we'll see. Maybe this just means that hundreds of people are like really gearing up for May 17th.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Dana.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it. Public comments? Yes.
Marcy Myers, Cato Township. Wouldn't it have been worth maybe to put an ad in the local paper for this coming event? I think it's too late now but that would have probably been really good, especially with the older crowds that get the newspaper. And just thinking of my mom.
I thought we did have a discussion on that, but we haven't 5 monthly meetings. I think it might have gotten lost.
I know that she got her card, she did get her card, but she has no clue.
I was
No
thinking
clue.
that too. If you have a little setup at your workshop for the senior citizens that don't know about the.
Yeah, she will be here. She hasn't made out her survey yet, but she will be coming. I just didn't have time to help her to her little camera thing in the back,
We have
but
hard copies
she'll,
available for the,
yeah, please,
Yeah.
please have those, cause I think,
I mean, we'll take long for the fill them out and some pens, maybe they can.
right.
Set up a table and chairs.
And then the Village of Lakeview, I wonder if they would be willing to put this out there on their website.
Brandy added it to the site.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she did.
On the village?
Well,
No, I'm thinking
No,
the
I guess,
village
yeah.
site, maybe, well, that's all together, yeah, you're right.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, but you'd have to click on Cato to get to it.
Right,
Yeah.
right, so, maybe
Oh, I
be
see what
worth
you're
a
saying.
while, cause,
Yeah.
you know, once you do the village, their site actually pulls up, and
Right.
then you have to go to Cato, so. And
I'll stop over
some
tomorrow
idea.
and ask.
Okay, that'd be great. Yeah, because I think there's just a lot of people who probably want to do the survey, but just, they can't, so.
Yeah, I thought I'd get more phone calls, I mean, and I didn't get that many, yeah, this is, I mean,
Yeah.
and they're all older folks, you know.
Right.
One was their child calling for their,
Right.
their folks, cause they didn't have a smartphone. So,
That's
yeah,
it.
thank you, though. Yes.
Lindblom, I was just thinking, I've been wanting to bring up at the last couple board meetings, your thoughts on how we can get into the year 2021 technically. And you have brought some meetings, some information to the board meetings, and it's been really relevant, and I don't know if anything has ever been done about it, which has been frustrating, I think, for you. So I was wondering, now that there's a new board, if we can invite you back to bring that up again? I was gonna do it the other day, but couldn't remember exactly what.
Stuff and stuff like that?
Yeah.
21st century.
I believe, yeah, Brandy will take that to another level.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, yeah, we just need to give her some
I
time.
forgot about it, we're gonna have a working meeting on June fifth, so.
Yeah, no, I think you'll see some,
Okay,
give it like a few months, I think you'll see some change there.
I knew that you were
Yeah.
passionate about that, and
Yeah,
I
And
couldn't
she is
remember
too.
exactly what you were talking about, but I knew it was
Yeah.
valid.
just the infrastructure to, so, yeah, I think you'll see some change.
I think y'all need a security system here too.
What's that?
Security system.
Still with that?
A security system.
Oh, yeah,
Because when the lady that was, what's her name? Crystal was working she had open hours. She kept the door locked. I'm assuming, but it said to knock on the door so she could come and let you in. Well, I'm sure that's because of a security thing. You don't want just random people walking in blind all the time. So,
I always thought they unlocked the door. No? Oh.
well, she was here working.
Yeah, I mean, I've came here before to make copies and get ready for meetings and print some stuff off, and every time I've come, the door's been unlocked. I mean,
No, she was in here for people to come in and get ballots or whatever. What was it that she was doing?
The weekend before election, the clerk is required to be in the office from 8 to 5 or 8 hours, either Sunday, Saturday, or a combination of both, but 8 hours. In the 8 hours that she was in here, she had the doors locked, which is totally understandable because she was the only one in here, and she probably didn't feel safe.
She was the one that stepped in for
She,
time.
yes.
I see.
So she had, and I understand as a female, I wouldn't want random people coming in all the time either. So she had it so that they would knock. So it'd just be nice to have
Yeah,
a little
no,
security
I think
thing.
Brandy will, talk about that with the board, and they'll work through that whole process, and, yeah, it's only been a week.
I mean, come on.
I mean, they had a long meeting, I think, Monday night, yeah.
It was a lot of,
A lot of information covered, I mean,
yeah,
But I think as the next meetings go on, I think,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
stuff has been put onto the table, brought to the heads.
I mean, it just wasn't enough time.
no different than when Brandy came here and
Yeah.
quickly found out all the things that we weren't in compliance with and we had to get taken care of, so.
Yep, and you can see where the planning website is today compared to what it was, and, so, yeah, but, yeah, I mean, let's talk about that maybe 6-9 months from now, I think you'll see some difference. I think so. But yes, I'll continue to preach it, yeah, so. Yes.
Jennytown, Cato, there is a budget workshop planned, and it might be a good idea if somebody from the planning commission is there, because that might be the time to make sure that they know that you still are interested in those things, just to put some reminders in the brains of the board, because there's a lot going on right now, or there should be a lot going on right now.
Well, she was here earlier before the meeting, and I can tell you when I walked into the office, guess what she brought up to me? That very topic. So, I mean, it is on top of her mind.
Okay,
It really is. I think, And I know Dave will push that.
And you can't pay any attention to the dates on the window because they're not even right.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yep, so. Anything else? Next meeting, July 12th at 6 o'clock. And of course, we have our open house for our master plan on the 17th from 6 to 7:30. With that said, if I can get a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you, everybody, for coming.